This is literally my first ever flight with my Beta95X version 3 drone. So I've got a Radio Master TX 16 as the controller, as the transmitter. So there's the drone, the bad boy. I've just put in a receiver in, which should be working, and I'm not going to fly it with the naked Insta360. I think that would be crazy. So let's just set this up and see how we get on. Could be a disaster. We've got the big flat screen behind. Hopefully that is not going to crash. Oh God, I'm nervous. So let's arm it, see what noises come up. Da, 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 da. Okay, that sounds encouraging. We'll see if the little light is on for the... yeah, it is, the receiver I've just put in. So I put the Radio Master Nano receiver in there. My first ever bit of soldering. God, how difficult is it? I'm hoping it will get easier. So, let's make sure all the buttons are down, accelerator's down. Okay, let's arm it. Does that sound right? Okay, alright, I'm happy with that. Drifting a bit there. Let's take these glasses off. Let's have another go. So this is all very new to me. Let's have another, let's see what happens. Arm it. The tendency is to overreact, I would say. I've not crashed it yet. Let's see if we can fly it around the room a little bit. This might be crazy. Let's give it a go. Bit noisy than I expected. Right, I need more room. This is enough room for this. Too many expensive things. Right, good. Yay! That is my first proper little cine whoop. I've got the DJI FPV, but that kind of flies itself. I love it. I love it to bits, the DJI FPV, but this is, I was told this is kind of more where it all starts. it's kind of taking a step back, but it's a little bit like an artist learning more about his paints, and then you know more about the textures. And I'm hoping this will take me on a slightly more in-depth journey rather than the out-of-the-box kind of having your hand held and cosseted steps that DJI and the other big, well, one or two other big brands provide. So yeah, looking forward to. I'll get the city Whoop on that, but I need a bit more room with less valuable things around to crash into. There we go. So that's the Beta FPV95X version 3 with a Radio Master receiver in it. And my first bit of soldering. Was a little bit more like welding than soldering, but it's worked. Very, 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 very pleased. Right, so here we go. It is a bit windy out there, windier than I anticipated, but this is going to be my first flight with my little Beta95 Cinewhoop. Obviously not with the naked Insta 360 camera on it, but friends let me go in their fields. Is it too windy? And there's a Hawk jet directly above us, but that is an awful lot higher. I'm going to check my app to make sure that it's fine to fly here. It should be, but I'll make sure nothing's changed since I last checked it. You can hear the jet going over now. So I'm going to film how this goes, since it's the first time ever. I've flown it in my living room a few times, but when you've got big flat screen TV, you don't want to crank it around that much. So you don't learn unless you give it a go. You can watch so many tutorials and have a go in Velocidrone so many times. So I'm going to have a quick go. I don't think this is... I'm very early stages with this, so it's just literally going to be up and down and some gentle flying. Certainly no acro yet. Okay, see you in a moment. Okay, just check Nats, which is a really handy app just to make sure that where you're flying is fine. I don't know if you can see it. Strange lines there. So a little blue dot is where I am. Red is the flight restricted zones of Coldrose and Predanic, but we're outside that. So hopefully all will be good. But again, I'm gonna... It's always with drone flying, you should pull the cord on it if you're not happy with anything. So it is a bit windy, so we'll see how we go. I don't want to lose the drone. It took me too long soldering the receiver in to lose it already. Sorry, the first bit of video recording didn't work, but I managed to do its first outdoor flight without crashing, and it's actually easier than I expected, dare I say it. So I've gone and put the naked SMO Insta360 camera on it, so I probably will crash it now, lose it, and hopefully this will record it. So we're all set to go. So very exciting. I thought it was actually going to be a bit harder than it was, but it went much better than I expected. Oh, I shouldn't be saying these things. Okay, I just crashed the drone. It went over a hedge. I thought it was into someone's property, but luckily it is into another field. So let's see if we can find it. All right, should be able to. Let's have a look. Oh my god. There it is. Uh-oh, upside down. There it is. And okay, looks all right. I'll tell you what happened there. Is that I was going quite fast and I couldn't work out which way it span around. My reason the control span around, and I wasn't sure which way was forwards, which way was back, and I think I kind of panicked, so I decided to bring it down, but I think we're okay. Right, I thought I would go and have another little blast, but and I just plugged the battery in to see if it would go through a startup process, and it wouldn't, and then I just realised that we do not have connection anymore, so that's coming loose. But I think this is fairly standard fare for this type of FPV world. So this wee drone I bought to do indoor stuff. Anyway, actually my little naked SMO seems to be a little bit crooked as well, in that corner. Hopefully that is fine, but I'll get this resoldered because I can now. Badly, but I can do it. Get this open, have a look, see what I can do to fix it. It started.